I never thought I'd be so focused on my career that I would even consider having less of a social life. In fact, I kind of hated my uni experience because it had gotten really unsocial. It was just studies and home and studies and home and so on. At first I thought I just didn't like my course enough. But now that I think of it, I simply believe that in the city, life has gotten just more extreme. What I mean by that is that life has gotten more lonely and the drinking scene has gotten more extreme, and if you want to socialize, you might have to go to a pub and things like that. But I don't want to. I don't drink. This kind of left me between a rock and a hard place. I realize I have many acquaintances, many people that I know of, but not many people that I know. Now, before we get into it, I want to clarify what I mean by knowing someone. To me, if I am comfortable with that person being in my house, then I say I know them. So I do know people in that regard, but at the same time, I haven't built a proper relationship with people recently. And I don't think that will improve. I have spent most of my degree prioritizing my social life in order to build social skills and meet people and help myself. But at some point you feel tired of always being the first person to arrange for a chat or meetup. You realize that people aren't prioritizing you, so why should I prioritize them? There are enough people in my life right now that I love, but I just feel as though I'm not going to stay friends with them for long. To me, a friend is someone I can walk in the park with and talk for hours, but also someone who does reach out and makes you feel happy and inspired to pursue your goals. That might sound simple, but I find that quite hard to find. And also, finding that kind of person for life is even more hard. Hopefully I can be someone like that. Hopefully I can be someone who talks to my friends for hours and helps inspire them and reaches out. Now, how does this tie in with game development? I don't think I can be a game developer without the community, without the customers, without my colleagues, without mentors, and so on. I do want friends and people to talk to, but I don't really have people in my life right now that I feel like I can trust fully. A true friend is hard to find, as hard as finding a good romantic relationship in my opinion. To conclude, if you can help it, don't sacrifice your social life for a career, especially if that career isn't fulfilling you. But if you have no choice, don't be afraid to sacrifice the good for the great. Don't be afraid to be unbalanced for a small period of time, but I would recommend against being unbalanced for a long period of time. A social life is important, especially as you grow older, when you should have family and kids and things like that. And as always, if you found this video helpful, please do like and subscribe and donate and all that good stuff. It keeps the channel going. But only if you found the video helpful. I don't mean to be negative. I believe positivity is key. This is just what I've been thinking about recently. Thank you.